This video is once again exploring epigenetics, the study of how our environment can influence gene expression, with a specific focus on how our thoughts and beliefs impact our physical well-being. Join us as we dive into the intricate workings of our minds and bodies, and discover how the power of positive thinking can truly transform our lives.
Hokage, is believing in myself a type of training?
Of course, one could say that you can train your epigenetics. Epigenetics is the study of how environmental signals affect our genes.
How does it work?
Well, neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Newberg and communications expert Mark Robert Waldman explain it in their book, Words Can Change Your Brain. They write that a single word has the power to influence the expression of genes that regulate physical and emotional stress.
So, our words can affect our genes?
Yes, exactly. The release of stress hormones in our body is controlled by the amygdala in our brain. Negative thoughts or words can activate our fight or flight response and stimulate the amygdala, which in turn can impair the brain's logical and reasoning processes. So negative thoughts can result in black and white thinking patterns and a tendency towards all or nothing thinking, ultimately contributing to depression and a sense of overall dis-ease in the body.
That's really interesting. What else did they find?
Well, Dr. Bruce Lipton, a stem cell biologist, takes the complexities of epigenetics and makes it understandable. He has the ability to elucidate the scientific basis for how beliefs and thoughts significantly influence our physical well-being. He found out that a cell's function was not controlled by genetics, but by the environment. Then he began exploring how environmental conditions can influence gene expression, which is significant because it implies that individuals can reshape their genetic inheritance by creating environments that promote their well-being.
That's amazing. So our environment shapes our genetic destiny?
Precisely. And it's not just our physical environment, but also our perception of it. The way we perceive the world shapes our version of reality, which is always subjective. Thus, our beliefs and reality are formed by our perception of the environment.
Wow, so our beliefs can change our biology?
Yes, that's right. Lipton's research in the field of epigenetics demonstrates that your biology is determined by your mind, thoughts, attitudes, and self-expression. This is because your beliefs and perception of the world shape your environment. As a result, beliefs can influence your chemical makeup, including your blood cells, which ultimately affects your genetics. This research challenges the belief that genes solely dictate our lives and the diseases we may develop. Please keep in mind such epigenetic changes are mostly reversible, since your DNA sequence stays the same and only the way the DNA is saved in your body is changed, which results in a change of gene expression.
That's fascinating. Can we really think ourselves well then?
Yes, we can. When we think, our brain releases chemicals that affect our body's biochemistry and can cause epigenetic modifications, which in turn influences how we feel. This means that our thoughts have a direct impact on our physiological state. Every thought triggers a specific set of circuits in the brain and body that activate the release of chemicals. These chemicals communicate with the body and prompt it to experience the same emotions as the thoughts we were having.
Thank you for this great lecture, and I'm looking forward for the next one.